Morning, Facebook. Ooh, I think I've said that before. I need to start talking before I get on here. Morning, Facebook. Nope, that's not going to work. This is Marissa. I am coming to you live. I'm trying to figure out how to put this so it's not ridiculous and also not falling over. So while I'm getting this together here, if you're watching this live, if you can type live in the comments, that would be awesome. And if you're catching us on the replay, if you can type replay in the comments, that would be great. So I can come back, show you some love, and thank you for checking in. So, do you have naysayers or unsupportive people in your life? So, what do I mean by that? I mean by naysayers, unsupportive people, and that you say, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and they tell you, oh, that's never going to work. Or you are saying, things are so stressful, because of X, Y, and Z, and they say you should have known better. Or they say, well, you should do this, or why don't you do that? And those things that they're suggesting for you to do are totally not in alignment, are with you. They're totally not the things that you want to do, right? You maybe, you want to go travel someplace, and they're like, oh, well, maybe you should just stay here and get a job. Like, thanks for being helpful, totally appreciate it, but that is not my jam, right? That is not what I want to be doing. Or maybe you're wanting to start your own business, and that way you can work for yourself and do things that are meaningful to you, and your friends are telling you or loved ones are telling you, most businesses fail, or maybe they're telling you no one wants, or needs. They're saying nobody needs whatever product or service it is that you're offering, or maybe the same product or service you're offering, 100 other people are offering, and they're like, it's not going to work. Too many people are already doing it, right? Why are these people doing this, right? Drop me a 1 in the comments if this is something that you've ever thought to yourself. Why are these people trying to tear down my dreams? Why are these people not supportive of the things I do? They love me, right? So why do they not want me to do things that make me happy? Drop me a 1 if you're someone who feels that or has ever thought that, right? Here's the thing. Here's the reason. There's 2 reasons why people are going to do that. And even the people that love you. First and foremost, most of the time, it's just that. It's because they love you. It's because they love you and they don't want to see you fail, or they don't want to see you not be successful, right? So they're actually scared for you. They're scared for you. They don't want anything bad or unhappy, or they don't want anything shitty to happen to you. And taking on these big activities, these big things like starting your own business maybe, or going to travel, or changing careers, all these big, huge changes, they come with consequences. And of course we want all the good things to happen, but sometimes the shitty things happen. And those people are going to focus on the shitty things to protect you because they love you. So that's the first reason that you're going to have naysayers and you're going to have people not be supportive. It's because they love you and they want to make sure you're okay, and they don't want to see you do something that might be seen as dangerous, right? Second reason, maybe, honestly, I park directly in the sun because it's the closest spot to the door, and I'm always scared it's going to rain and I don't want to walk in the rain. Morning, Frank. Morning, Dana. The other reason why people may not do that is of jealousy. And I know a lot of people may not want to hear that, or may not want to realize that. But the truth is, the people who love you may also be jealous of you. Maybe they're unhappy in their lives because they're not willing to take these big leaps. They're not willing to take these risky things and do them because they're scared in their lives. So they're jealous of you. So they're going to say things to stop you from doing the things that they've always wanted to do because they don't have it in them to do it. So they don't want to see you do it. Does that make sense? Drop me a 2 if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily like a mean thing. They're not doing it to be mean, right? There's a difference between being jealous and being mean, because at the end they're doing it because they want to protect themselves, right? They want to protect themselves because if you do it, then why can't they do it? And they're going to have to face that. And maybe they're not ready. So that's why they'd be jealous of you. So at the end of the day, right, a lot of the things that we want to do, especially if they're risky or they're not, 100%, if you weighed pros and cons, it's not 100% pros, there's going to be cons, right? Whenever we're making big decisions and doing big things or life-changing things, there's always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be people who are not supportive of us, and it may not be that they're coming from a bad place. It may just be that they're coming from a place of fear or jealousy, right? And that sucks, but it's not to say that you can't do the things. I just want to remind you here, and drop me some hearts if this resonates with you. I just want to remind you that just because you may not have people supporting you, or just because you may not have people who are 100% behind you, doesn't mean you shouldn't do the scary or the hard things. Right? Does that make sense? Doesn't mean that you shouldn't do them. Think about all the people, I know it's kind of cliche, you know what I mean? But think about, Michael Jordan. How many people were like, no, screw you, you suck at basketball, right? And look who he is. Or the Beatles, you know what I mean? No one wanted to sign them, and then they're the biggest band on the planet, and they were all, you know what I mean? That's crazy, you know what I mean? They haven't been, the Beatles themselves as a whole haven't been around for quite some time. They've transcended fucking like time and space, right? No one wanted to take them on. I'm listening to Eddie Izzard right now, and he's talking about when he came out as transgender or, gender fluid or whatever, and he did that, 30 years ago, and it was really hard for him, but he felt like it was something he had to do. And he's like, he knew people were going to be shitty about it, but it's what he had to do. So that's something to think about too. Whenever you're making these big shifts or these big life-changing things that happen, you're gonna get that feedback. You're gonna get that those shitty people. It's going to happen. And I'm not saying don't do the things. What I am saying is, number one, first and foremost, you need to know more than anything else, there are people that are not going to be behind you. Even people you love, they are not going to be behind you. I'm not saying that to say don't do it. I'm not saying that to be shitty. I'm saying that to raise awareness for you so you can prepare yourself, however it is that you have to prepare yourself, to know that what you're doing is great. What you're doing because it's put inside you, and that's why you have to do it, right? And that's why you feel like you have to do it. But not everyone's going to understand that. So just be aware of that, and don't be surprised, or I'm not going to say don't be upset, because, we have to feel the feelings and go through them. But more so, don't be surprised when not everyone is behind you. And that's okay. It's totally okay if they're not behind you. So I hope this resonated with you. Remember, if you catch this live, please type live in the comments. If you're watching this on the replay, please type replay in the comments. Feel free to share, give me some hearts. Feel free to share this out if you feel like anyone needs to hear this. And just make sure, if you feel like you need to do you keep doing that. And don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people who don't support you. Hey, Rocky, thanks for watching. Don't listen to the people that don't support you. You got to keep doing what you're doing because it's inside of you to do it. And it's going to happen. They're going to have the naysayers. You're going to have those negative people. And you need to figure out how you're going to deal with that and keep trucking and keep doing whatever it is that you need to do. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll catch you later. Bye.